Well, I was actually a student prior to attending. I started off at Texarkana College, and Hurricane Katrina came through the city of New Orleans, and I had no idea that I was getting ready to relocate somewhere. I thought I was going back home, and our semester had just started, the fall semester of '04. So I just sat out till we were able to get home, and I found out we couldn't attend school anymore because the schools were destroyed. So I started applying out here, and finally TC let me in. And once I finished there, I decided I needed to continue on to further my education. First, I love a challenge. I've been challenged a whole lot lately. Second of all, I wanted to better myself professionally, and I also want more of a gain from my education, because you could get far with associates, but you could get even farther with a bachelor's or a master's degree. So I had never heard of the BAAS program before. So once I found out about it, it was something that really took me in to be interested to find out more about. Well, actually, when I first learned of it, it was a professor of mine that's over the marketing department at Texarkana College. And she referred the program to me because she knew all the experience that I acquired while as a young age. And she was like, I think you'll be a real good candidate for it. And I was like, okay. And she said, well, just stop by my office if you have time later on this afternoon. I'll tell you more. So I did, and she was all excited, and she's like my mentor, so I follow her lead a lot. And she explained to me what she knew, and she was like, if you have time, I hope you could go run over to A&M today and talk to Dr. Green and Laura Malloy. I said, okay. So I'm just stepping out. I'm just following her lead, and I agreed, and she picked up the phone. She was so excited, and she was saying, I have one of my favorite students here I would love for you to meet, and I think she's a remarkable candidate for the BAAS program. And it was like, send her over. And I went over, and I met with Miss Lori, and she told me everything I need to know about the program, and it sounded too good to be true. I was ready to start. I was like, let's get this on and popping. I was ready. I was ready. I was ready to go. And I had to call a couple of my friends that I know had attended college and ask them have they heard anything about it. And they were like, no, if I did, I would have done it too. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me until I actually showed them the paper that I got from Miss Lori and the degree plan. And it was just it really had to set in, because it was like I didn't believe it at first, then it was too good to be true, but then I got excited and happy and all riled up. I was just ready to start. I could not wait for graduation. I could not wait for the summer to pass, and I could not wait to walk through A&M doors. It was actually easy, and what helped out a lot, because I went there just with me. I had no documentation or anything. I just went right after the phone call. I walked. I didn't even drive. I walked over here to the campus, and Miss Malloy, she was able to pull up my transcript from TC on their computer base. So once she did that, and she looked at all the hours I had already in my GPA, she was amazed. She was like, you're really ready. She said, she told me that she felt I would be a different type of student, which I found out I am. I'm called an option oneer. So I didn't understand it then, but now I do. And I came in with almost 66 credits. It feels good. It feels so good just to, I've never met anybody to get a degree back to back. So that would be me. And it's hard to describe. It's like I done fought so hard and so long, and now it's like everything is coming to me. Everything is coming. It's not falling into place yet, but I'm receiving a lot of the materials that I need to build that first foundation. You're getting guidance, but they can only give you so much. It takes you to actually sit down and think about things and want to execute what you need to get done in order to complete this program. But the professors and the instructors, they really do try hard to make you feel comfortable. And I guess it's because of all the training and their background, they're able to connect with the student because they've been there before. They've been there and they understand. And if someone's trying to teach you something and they don't understand the person that's learning, sometimes it doesn't work. But they have the right formula. Mm-hmm. So far, what has been my aha moment is learning that there's actually categories of skills. I never knew that. I just thought skills were skills. I didn't know it was informative and optimistic skills. So that was like, aha, like, okay, I understand now, you know. So, but hopefully I have some more. This is my first semester, so I'm still kind of waiting. Okay. But that's my first aha moment. Good. I would tell them if you're ready to really start your career and you're ready to get the ball rolling like now, do what you need to do to get yourself in this program. Get all your documents together, get your paperwork in order, and enroll in the BAAS program, because especially for people who are impatient or really don't have time to waste, you know, it's really beneficial. And if they're very motivated and determined, they could do it in a breeze. All of the instructors are very patient, very kind, and yes, we're learning, but the instructors are learning as well, because they have to learn each individual student. And in order to do that, it takes a well-rounded person, because everybody's coming into this program at a different stage in life with different experience background. So it's like they actually have to be a chameleon in some sorts, because all the differences in the class. But when we're together, it's like we're one, and that's what I really love about it. I don't feel like I'm a different person. You know, we might do different assignments, but we're all together in there as one, because we're all trying to achieve the same thing.